Hey, now it's the Rob from 106.1 KISS FM here with my tag team partner in podcasting.
Hey guys, it's me, Steve, web contributor to 1061 evansville.com.
Okay.
Rob, I watched our last video again, and I've had a question on my mind ever since then.
Sure.
We have a difference of opinion, which I love, but what I want to bring up is match of the night.
Okay.
For instance, Hell in a Cell, you said Bray Wyatt, Roman Reigns was match of the night. I said Brock Undertaker. Mm-hmm. I just want to kind of talk about what we feel makes up the match of a night of an event like that.
Okay. Are you talking about Hell in a Cell specifically or in general?
Just in general. What you look for in matches, what qualifies them to be match of the night?
Well, there's a few things that I think can make a great match of the night. Okay. For example, the match of the night is typically the match I want to be thinking about the next day.
Yes.
The water cooler match, if you will. I want it to be a match that over-delivers my expectations. Yes. It's a match where something usually happens out of left field and has an impact on the business, okay. I feel like. Also exhibits, high level of wrestling, entertainment value, both the sports and entertainment side of things. I want it to be a great match, and that's what I look for in a match of the night typically. Does that differ from your opinion?
Not really. What I want to touch on is expectations. I think going into like a pay-per-view, I think I have different expectations of different matches based on who's in it, the story leading up to it. Because I don't want anyone to think that I didn't love the Bray Wyatt-Roman Reigns match. It was great.
Yeah, you're the Roman Reigns fans between us.
Yeah, but just that story and who they are, I expected a little more brutality. They should have been what Brock and Undertaker was. I know Vince doesn't like color, but there should have been color.
Okay.
And I expect a little bit more. And that's why it wasn't my match of the night, because I had it maybe on a higher pedestal than other matches.
Okay, a few things. Blood doesn't mean as much to me as it does to everybody else. Yeah. I mean, it does. It can accentuate and add a little bit to a match, but it's not a make or break thing for me. If you want my honest opinion, I thought that Bray and Roman had A, their most violent match yet.
Oh, definitely.
B, arguably the most violent match of the night. I would say actually yes. Brock tore the ring apart. They did stuff with the steps. But when you look at the offense of Bray specifically in that cell with the kendo sticks and the chairs and a lot of stuff, I thought it was a brutal match. I thought it was the better of the two Hell in the Cell matches, and to me stood out as one of Reigns' high point in his entire career personally.
Okay.
It was also the best match of their feud.
Oh, definitely. Yeah, definitely. I just kind of wanted to get a feel of like where you find as match of the night and kind of let them know, where we differ and what we're looking at.
There are, I think, a lot of great examples in history of match of the night, like 5-star matches, as some people call them.
Okay.
Like for example, no one expected Randy Savage and Ricky Steamboat at WrestleMania 3 to be the match of the night, but that match had everything that we look for. It was the match people were talking about the next day. It had it was entertaining. It was athletic. It was not expected to be the best match of the show, but that's the one people were talking about. Yeah. I feel that way about Bret Hart and Mr. Perfect in SummerSlam of '91.
Okay, yeah.
An Intercontinental title match where both guys really showed what they were made of, and in my opinion, a 5-star match that no one was planning on talking about the next day, but they probably were. There's a lot of examples like that, in my opinion. Even remember Kurt Angle at King of the Ring in 2001 having a match with Shane McMahon. Where he threw him through the glass and everything. Who would have thought that was going to be such a talked about match, but was.
Yeah.
So those are some of my favorite matches of the night.
A lot of mine happen on Raw. And
fair enough.
They are such a match of the night. They're pay-per-view quality. And one I want to bring up, I know that people have in the past. One that has stuck with me over the years is Bret Hart versus 1-2-3 Kid.
That match is so...
I think 93.
That was 94, I believe.
94, okay.
And it was in a little building.
Yeah.
I feel like it was in Pennsylvania. I might be wrong about that part. But yeah, it was a throwaway match, kind of. Who would have thought that the 1-2-3 Kid would have had a match with Bret Hart like he did?
Yeah.
That match gets remembered somewhat fondly. I know that Sean Waltman has referred to that as one of his favorites.
That should be a match of his career.
Yeah, that is a great match.
Yeah.
Do you have any other examples?
One of my favorite matches of all time, Jeff Hardy and Undertaker, the ladder match in Raw. Mm-hmm. Shawn Michaels and Shelton Benjamin.
With that super kick from the... Shelton does like a rope jump.
Yeah, and just caught. Just gets caught.
Oh, yeah, that's a great... That was in like 04, 05. I do remember that match, too. Yeah, so those are some great examples of what we think make a match... A great match, a match of the night.
Yes.
Did you watch Raw?
Of course I watched Raw.
Thoughts?
We definitely have a clearer picture of where we're going. Definitely with Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, which we had mentioned.
My one complaint is that I feel like the show solely focused on that. I didn't feel like any other angles got enough attention personally. I don't know that I needed 5 matches to determine that what I already knew that Roman Reigns was going to be going there. But okay, whatever. I'm not going to complain about that too much. I do want to say, as a Roman Reigns, I don't want to say hater, but as someone who's not on the Roman Reigns bandwagon, he's on a hot streak.
Yes,
he had great matches Monday. He had a great my favorite match on Sunday, and he is... I'll just say he's heating up.
Okay.
You know, as they say in NBA Jam, when you get 2 baskets, you're heating up. 3 and you're on fire.
Yes.
But he's heating up to me. So, and I know you are a fan of his, correct?
I am, yes.
So, is there anything else you feel like mentioning from Raw?
The Bray Wyatt Undertaker seemed to take a step forward with them attacking Kane and carrying him off in the same fashion. I think they're going towards a Survivor Series match.
I was about to bring that up because on the last episode, we had talked about Bray and Undertaker at Survivor Series. I wasn't thinking. This will be, I believe, a traditional Survivor Series match. You've got the Wyatt family presumably already set. I presume it will be 4-on-4, although it could be 5-on-5. And you've got Undertaker, and obviously Kane will join his team. Yeah. Maybe on a future episode we can put the rest of that team together because
if they don't beforehand.
Yeah, as long as they don't ruin it for us on Monday. But I think he can put together a team with 2 more guys, and you know, what I do like is that the Wyatt family is becoming a stable.
Yes.
And not just a trio or not just a solo or duo act. It's becoming a real family, and I like stuff like that.
Yeah, they broke up too soon the first time. I'm glad to see them coming back together and growing.
When they broke apart, they didn't create 3 stars. They created none. Yeah. They're all better together. Yes, you have a leader. You have one who stands out. You have Bray. But they're all stronger together. They're all stronger as part of a whole, in my opinion. So there you have it. Hope everyone has a great weekend. We will check back with you on Tuesday next week. So make sure you come back in and join us on Post to Post. So for myself, the Rob, and for my tag team partner, Steve.
You will never, ever be the same again.